This is one of the very good examples from practice set 1.5 given on page number 26. A thought-provoking example. You need a lot of practice to solve this example, writing practice. Okay. The problem says that Vishal traveled the total distance of 1900 kilometers in 2 stages. Some distance by bus and some distance he traveled by plane. Okay. The first condition says that bus travels with the average speed of 60 kilometers per hour and the plane travels with the average speed of 700 kilometers per hour. The total time taken is 5 hours. Okay. The question says find the distance Vishal traveled by bus. For easier calculation, I am not considering the distance traveled as variable. Distance traveled by bus is x kilometers and the distance traveled by plane as y kilometers. No, I am considering the time taken to cover the first part by bus is equal to x hours and the time of journey by plane is equal to y hours. So we are starting. Suppose Vishal traveled by bus for x hours. So time of journey is x hours and by plane for y hours. So the time of journey by plane is equal to y hours. The average speed of bus is 60 kilometers per hour. What is the meaning? 1 घंटे में 60 किलोमीटर वो ट्रैवल करती है. ठीक है बस. अब कितने घंटे बस ने ट्रैवल किया? x hours. So therefore the distance traveled by bus in x hours will be 60x. 1 घंटे में 60 किलोमीटर तो x घंटे में 60x किलोमीटर. The average speed of the plane is 700 kilometers per hour. 1 घंटे में 700 किलोमीटर तो y घंटे में 700 into y. So therefore the distance traveled by plane in y hours will be 700 y. तो बस से कितना डिस्टेंस कवर हुआ? 60x और प्लेन से 700 y. But it is given that the total distance traveled is 1900 kilometers. This is already given in the problem. Total distance covered is 1900. यानी बस से जितना और प्लेन से जितना हुआ उनकी सम is equal to 900. 60x plus 700y is equal to 1900. Okay. Dividing both sides by 10. यहाँ 0 यहाँ 0 यहाँ 0 कट जाएगा तो you get 6x plus 70y is equal to 190. इसको 20 से भी डिवाइड कर सकते हैं बट 10 से करने से नेक्स्ट स्टेप कैलकुलेशन जो है वो इजी हो जाएगा. So this is the first equation obtained. 6x plus 70y is equal to 190. Formation of first equation is slightly thought-provoking. You need practice for it. Okay. Now, for the second equation, it is very simple. The total time of journey is 5 hours. Total time taken is equal to 5 hours. So, by bus, x hours and by plane, y hours. So, their total is 5 hours. So, y is equal to 5 minus x. I am using substitution method. I am substituting the value of y in equation 1. Okay. So, in place of y, I am going to put 5 minus x. Therefore, equation 1 becomes 6x, which was already there, plus 70 into y. 70 into y, value of y is 5 minus x is equal to 190. Just roll down and you get the value of x is equal to 5 by 2. 5 by 2 यानी 2.5 घंटा बस से ट्रैवल किया. अब 1 घंटे में अगर वो 60 किलोमीटर ट्रैवल करता है तो विद इन 2.5 hours कितना होगा? 60 और 30 यानी 150 kilometers. But we don't calculate that way. We will calculate mathematically. Therefore, the distance traveled by bus is equal to 60x. यहाँ लिखा है. So 60 into the value of x is 5 by 2. So this 60 cancelled by 2 gives you 30. 35 are 150. Therefore, the distance traveled by Vishal by bus is 150 kilometers. They are not asking anything about y, therefore we are not calculating y, but it is very simple. If you put 5 by 2 here, 5 minus 5 by 2 will be again 5 by 2. So the time of journey by plane will also be 5 by 2, but since it is not asked, we will keep it as it is.